Hello YouTube, it's your boy B3 back another kicking movie reaction review. Got another Ultraman movie for you guys today. It is Ultraman Ginga S, the movie. Now you know Ultraman Ginga S is the second season of Ultraman Ginga, and it also features Ultraman Victory. And Ultraman Ginga kind of started a new era for Ultraman. So this movie is kind of like a Heisei throwback for all the Heisei Ultraman, because it starts out with Cosmos fighting this big gold dude who's actually pretty cool looking, and he has this Princess Arena, who was the princess of this mirror planet, and she's kind of been brainwashed to think that Ultramen are evil and destroyed her planet, even though her planet is totally fine. And so this big gold motherfucker beats Ultraman Cosmos, and then when Ultraman Zero shows up, he runs away in his castle, and they go to get Ultraman Ginga from Earth, because she thinks that he is the specific Ultraman that destroyed her planet. The full title of the movie is Ultraman Ginga S, the movie Showdown the 10 Ultra Warriors, but, you know. So it starts off with the Science Patrol-esque crew. They aren't called the Science Patrol in the show. They change the name, like, every season now of what the team is called. I think it's UPG this time. UPG sounds about right. But they have a new Victorian member, and then Ginga, the guy who plays Ginga, gets back from his study abroad. And then the Gold Guy and Princess Astra attack. And they show off all the Ultramen they've captured in mirrors, and Victory and Ginga fight him, but they don't beat him, and Zero shows up to kind of save they asses. And then Zero kind of teaches them to work together in a way they've never worked together before. The human host for Cosmo that doesn't have Cosmos anymore is like explaining everything to the humans, and the humans are kind of figuring out that she's brainwashed, and they want to save Princess Arena from being brainwashed by Eterlagar is the gold guy's name. I don't like saying his name. It's hard for me to say that name for some reason, so I'm just going to keep calling him the gold guy. When he comes to get the princess back, Ultraman Zero lands a devastating attack on him, but it doesn't beat him. And it just kind of makes his scarf go away and makes this starfish looking thing that was on his face fall off, so he just looks more evil now. But then the UPG team goes in and they rescue all the Ultramen and have to face their own fears, because Ultragar, or whatever his fucking name is, has the ability to make you hallucinate fears, and he can also make fear constructs of other monsters. So when all the Ultramen are freed, and then all the Heisei Ultramen are together for the first time, really, because lots of these Ultramen actually exist in different universes. And we even get to see Ultraman Nexus, who we never get to see interact with the other Ultramen. And Ultraman Nexus even talks in this. Ultraman Nexus never talks. It might have just been his human host talking, because Nexus never talks, but whatever. So they free all those Ultramen, and then they have to fight a fear construct of Dark Luigil, which they beat in one hit, because Ultraman Ginga and Ultraman Victory fused together with a fusion bracelet they got from Zero to become Ultraman Ginga Victory. So a fusion form for the two of them. They beat this giant Dark Luigil in one hit, and then Ultragar, the gold guy, creates a fear construct of 5 kings. So Tiga, Dinah, and Gaia, I think, are the ones that stay behind and fight that monster. And then there's a fear construct of Dark Mephisto that Nexus stays behind to fight, and they're like going up different levels. An alien Saran is fought by Ultraman Max. Mebius fights Alien Emperor, also known as Alien Emperor. There's a fear construct of Belial, so Zero stays to fight Belial. So Cosmos and Ginga Victory make it to the top, and Cosmos kind of gets his ass kicked, but then he saves the princess and kind of flies off with her, and he heals her mind so she becomes her old self again. And then Ginga Victory fights and defeats Eltragar, the gold guy, and everyone also beats all their foes. And this whole time I was like, man, if Ginga would just go in the Shining mode, he could probably beat this gold guy. But Ginga goes into Shining Mode for the Fear Construct Belial. And I was like, you had Shining Mode the whole time and you didn't use it? Whatever. That was his most powerful form at the time of this, movie, I think. He's gotten new forms since then, like Beyond or whatever it's called. But yeah, they destroy the bad guy and the ship, and then all the Ultras go back to where they're supposed to be, and Cosmos takes Princess Arena back where she's supposed to be. Ultraman Victory's host decides to... His name is Sho. His name's Sho, by the way. He decides to join UPG, and that's it. So that's kind of like the cap on Ginga's story, I guess. Ultraman Ginga was a good run. I liked both seasons of Ultraman Ginga very much. The first season was a little short, but the second one was longer. And it was just good fun. And I very much enjoyed Ultraman Ginga, and I enjoyed Ultraman Ginga S, the movie. Yeah, Ultraman Ginga S, the movie. The 10 Ultramen, or whatever the hell. So, yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for this. Fuck my ass. Thank you all very much for the support. I'll be reviewing more Ultraman films, especially like Ultraman the Next, Ultraman Saga. All these films are coming up. I'll do the X and Orb films eventually. I don't want to do those films until I finish those shows, though. I haven't finished those shows yet, so. That's it. Thank you all very much for your support, and I'll see you all later.